everybody! Diamond here from Prime Time Studios and the Smash Brethren, bringing you once again another live stream. Today we are on GTA Online once again, and this week in the event week we have an astonishing, never before seen 6 times money in RP on an event week. And this week is on the drift races. That is right, guys. 6 times money in RP on drift races. Now, I've been doing this a little bit. I've been doing this for a little bit. Not gonna lie, not gonna cap. And I have found the best way to make money with this event week. So, what you're going to do, you're going to load into an online invite-only session. You're going to go to Jobs, Play Jobs. You're going to go to Rockstar Created. You're going to go to Races. You're going to go to Drift Races. Now, you want to be careful. You want to be sure you select ones that are lap races. You can't really tell from the menu. However, you can tell via what I'm about to tell you. So, I know for a fact, Go With The Flow is lapped. Highway Code is lapped. Let Fly is lapped. I believe Mirror Park is lapped. Smoke and Mirrors. I don't necessarily know about that one. And Wide Berth is. So we're going to start. What I normally do is I go with Let Fly and Highway Code. Those are the two I do. Now what you're going to do, you want to make sure your race is at least 8 minutes long for the maximum payout. So what I typically do is I typically set it for 7 laps. That is right about the sweet spot for what you'll do. Then you'll select one of the drift vehicles. I have the 3 new ones plus this abomination of a car. I like using the Coquette. The Coquette is dirt cheap. You can get it for $138,000 and get drift tuning on it for $90K. But you can choose a stock one and it does just the same. Just the same performance as a normal drift car. Because all drift cars are made with drift tuning. Now, if you don't know how a drift race works, in the bottom right you'll see your drift score. Now, the higher that score, the higher you're going to place in your races. But that doesn't really matter if you do it alone. Because you could do these races alone and make a ton of money. But I haven't tested it with friends yet. I don't know how much you can make in a full lobby. I'm assuming you could probably make 1 million by winning a race in a full lobby. I haven't tested that out yet. I will eventually test it out, probably Sunday. But even by doing these alone, you can make a ton of money. More money than you normally make in a GTA race alone. A lot. So you'll see that you have a multiplier. Your multiplier multiplies the drift score by how many it is when that drift is over. And then it gets added to your total. Personally, I am not really that good at drifting, but then again, it's very, very easy to drift in this game with the drift builds. Because you're literally just sliding the car. And it's all about throttle control and angle control. Now you see these little poles? They give you a boost to your score by drifting close to them. They give you 1,000 points for drifting close to them. Honestly, not worth it. If you just happen to go by them, great. But it's not worth going for immediately. And if you scrape a wall too hard, you lose your multiplier. So when your drift is over, you'll get your score added to your total, as you can see in the bottom right. And your multiplier will reset. Now, let's say you want to boost your multiplier up really fast. Well, here's the best way of doing it. See these green zones? Go in one of here, and you'll see your drift score and drift multiplier turn green. It'll boost it while you're drifting inside of there. But it's also very risky because those are very tight. So, literally, just keep drifting. This will be my tutorial run. So, I ain't gonna start showing off yet. And you don't have to show off. Like, literally, you can... I'm like 95% sure it doesn't matter what score you get. As long as you just keep your drift going. Personally speaking, I think this is the easiest one to get drift score on, because it's very, very wide. Like, the narrowest part of the track is, like, fairly narrow. And they, fun fact, they kind of use the same area of the airport as they use for, like, the open wheel race. Yeah, your score will stop if you stop. But that doesn't mean you can't do cool stuff. I'm going to attempt a cool thing in this corner over here. This is what they call a 360 entry. Oh yeah, that was clean. Knowing how to 360 is a great way to keep your drift score up, because if you accidentally spin it, you can keep the car going. So definitely learn how to 360. It's kind of hard for me to explain it, but you kind of like have to reverse and hit your throttle at certain times. If I had a telemetry meter, I would show y'all what I do. Boom, got that. Now, you get a bonus based off of what place you finish, so definitely try to finish first, but at the same time, try to rack up that score as big as possible. So, like, the slower you go, the more controlled your drift's going to be. But the faster you go, the higher you'll place, which is the key. Because the higher you place, the more money you get. But your points are what matters in the end. It's weird. Like, your position in the race doesn't matter, but your score does matter. And that's another thing. You have to be drifting near those poles to get the extra 1,000 points. Which is nothing in the grand scheme of things. And the wider your line, the more points you'll get because, well, the longer you're drifting. And when you're on a straight like this, it's good to, like, fishtail it almost. Kind of like this. Like, this is going to be a massive drift score because I had not wrecked a single time. I say that now, but I'm going to jinx it. I guarantee it. I've also practiced a lot, so I kind of know the limits of each car. Now, personally speaking, out of the new cars, I find this Coquette to be, like, one of the best. It's between this and the Elegy Retro, which is the Benny's version of the Elegy, the free Elegy. So if you want the free Elegy as a drift car, like, if you want the Elegy Retro Custom, it's going to cost you roughly $900K after the tuning and the upgrade. This car is going to cost you roughly $210K after the upgrade. The upgrade is $90K no matter what car you're in. Oh, it's going to be a good one. I like to do a little 360 at the end just to get a little more drift score. Damn, almost 500K. Above 500K with the finishing position. So I'm above 8 minutes, and you're going to get $110,000 for completing just one of these in 8 minutes or more. Which is wonderful. So, what I do is I personally, I go back and forth between Let Fly and the Highway 1 Highway Code, I think it's what it's called. And I run both of them on 7 laps, non-contact, closed lobbies. And to make it interesting for me, because I don't like doing the same thing over and over again, I'll switch cars in between. And for reference, with the exception of the Elegy, I bought every single car. Well, okay, with the exception of the Volkswagenhammer and the Elegy. The Volkswagenhammer is just a car that I already owned. It was my original drift missile. But between the Dominator, the Coquette, and the Elegy Retro Custom, I bought all of them via funds from doing these races. And they only started today, which is Thursday. Like, I can't see my money in the race. I'll show you all my money after this race. But I've been doing these races since the extended release, and holy cow. Now keep in mind, this is only for the weekend. Did you freaking hear me? Bro, I said only for the weekend, and the NPC's like, yo, this weekend. So yeah, the Elegy, personally, I like the Elegy. It feels a little bit more, like, heavy, but balanced at the same time. I feel like I can get more angle with the Coquette than I can the Elegy. Actually, it might be Coquette. I don't know. Comment down below what you think it is. Also, I figured out something, chat. With the chameleon paint schemes, they actually change the tire smoke. So if you see here, I have a light purple pearl, and I chose purple tire smoke. If you look at the tire smoke is also light purple. It's not like a dark purple that it normally is. Which is crazy. It actually fits the car. As long as you keep the car moving and the tires smoking, your drift will not end. That was crazy. That was crazy. That was crazy. Holy shit. Let's see if we can get some crazy Hydro score. No! Damn it! Oh, I jinxed it! Oh, I jinxed it! No! Welcome, Zach. No! That was tragic. That was tragic. Oh, I'm gonna have to get all that back again for... I'm gonna have to get at least 100,000. No. Look at my total. There we go. Okay, 100,000. Okay. Whew. I'm gonna keep doing let fly. I'll switch to highway code when they don't give me let fly again. Also wearing the pink in honor of Dolly today. Rest in peace. So this is the Mustang. This is the hardest one to drift out of the new ones. She's a heavy one. I try not to get too fancy with her. That was close. Almost lost my entire drift. So as you can see there, I lost a bit of my multiplier, but you can gain your multiplier right back. The wall taps are like the easiest thing to recover from. Ooh, that was close. Damn. Tragic. There's a reason why I say this car is the hardest one to drive. We're gonna show that. Yeah. That was fun. How long was I drifting for? 9.5 minutes. Another 100K. Boom. So, while yes, this may not be the absolute best money-making method in the world, if you're a new player, you've gotta do this. Like, you're getting an apartment with this money. Check it. I was at 200K after I bought this Dominator. I mean, look at that. I'm already back up to 840K. And then, if you're like me and you have a mansion or something, or like a nightclub, or any businesses that are passive, like, you know, the nightclub or the car wash. Yes, the car wash can be passive.
Good evening, sir.
Or like, let's say you're waiting on something to sell. Well, let's just come up here and see how much I have to sell. It's 279K last time I checked. $317. I'm already up to $1 million. And you could sell these in a private lobby too. So we're going to take a swift detour. We're going to sell my goods. Then we'll be at 1.1 mil. You know what we're going to do right after we sell all this stuff? Go back to drift racing. And yes, chat, I know I'm not drifting right now, but I will be drifting very, very soon. You want to drift? Here's a drift. Boom. Drift. I know. Amazing. I'm so good at this game. For those that can't read sarcasm, that was sarcasm. Alright, don't be a sting, don't be a sting, don't be a sting, don't be a sting. Lovely. We're gonna go this way. Fuck. Oh my god, I suck. I suck in this game. Low-key, I'm gonna miss these streets. Come on, guys, let's go. Come on, come on. Come with me. You can't keep up with the beast. You can if I do that. There they come. Now, there could be a test where, like, what if I spend an hour in a race? Pretty sure if I spend an hour in a race, it won't give me as much. Well, it'll still give me the same amount, but, like, it won't be worth it. I don't know. I'll ask Google here in a minute. Then again, last time I asked Google something, it said I was going to die. When I wasn't. What the fuck? What the hell? We love rubber banding. I could have very easily shot that guy, but no, I'm a good guy. So, what do y'all think of the GTA 6 extended release? Personally, I think it was pretty good. Really, really excited for the track. The racetrack in the game. Alright, going up Green Hill Reverse. Oh yeah. You're drunk. I wonder if we can get a DUI in GTA 6. Oh yeah. Let's go, chat. Okay. That's another 300k. $285k. So we've got a grand total. Oh. 1.1 million. We're already back up to where we were before I bought the Dominator. We're gonna go with highway code this time. Alright. Before we start chat, I'll be right back. I need a drink. Why is this not shutting? There we go. Okay. I had too much citrus yesterday, so probably not gonna get any of that. Well, actually, you know what? Oh my god, why is it so hard to open? Ah. Well, that's just lovely. Got it. Okay. I'm only gonna pour a shot of that. We're gonna try Dr. Pepper with that today. So now I'm gonna put that back in the freezer so I'm not tempted. Yesterday was not good. Alright, let's see how that tastes. That's interesting. Very interesting. Oh, okay. I'm tempted to get my Forschagenhammer and sell it. That or turn it into a new drift car that matches my vibes. Actually, I need to edit the coquette and make it not purple. On this one, I actually like the Elegy a lot more. The Elegy handles a lot better drifting in the rain. That was what? Okay. I'm gonna look up if doing an hour-long race to get you more money. Okay, so there is the 8-minute cap. Okay, we're gonna continue with highway code. Alright. Now that Google knows better. So we just used the Coquette. And I have just contributed to the loss of drinking water in the world. By teaching Google about GTA drift races. Oh boy. That poor kid next to a data center. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I was an absolute chud. Okay, so you want to make sure you get 8-minute races. So if you get like an 8 to 10 minute race, that's maximum efficiency. And you want to get the highest score you possibly can, too. Because apparently score bonus plays into it, too. Which anything over 100,000 drift points is fine. That's what I normally get, is above 100,000. Damn it, I didn't get Drift King. Oh well. 8:38. Woo! Yeah, baby! Okay. Back to Let's Play. Okay. This will be my last one of the night. We're going to do it in the cockpit. And we're going to try and max out our drift. Welcome, Karami. Karamai? Is it Karamai? Karami. Gotcha. Fuck! Oh, I'm used to the highway one, damn it. Alright, no getting cocky. What do you want to tell me? Oh, shit. What would you like to tell me, Carrie? Aw, thanks. I will pass, Karami. I kind of got my own branding going on. But thank you for offering. I know, but I prefer not. I make my own stuff. Oh, that hurt the multiplier. Oh, you. Damn. Tragic. Rip. Damn it. That was a very sloppy 360. Boom. Chris Sale throw a complete game against the Dodgers? Holy shit. Okay, chat. That's the end of the stream.